Georgia's Kia plant in West Point resumed production last year. They were also responsible for making face shields during the early months of the pandemic.
And now the new electric Apple car could be assembled at that same Kia plant in the Peach State. Our Barmel Lyons is live with what that could mean for our state's economy. Barmel.
Yes, Rick, I want to take a look right behind me, right? As you can see, cars are making their way and moving. We're here on Howell Mill, and we see drivers in the front seat. But soon that may not be needed. With autonomous electric vehicles, that could mean more jobs within technology, but it could also mean putting Uber drivers and truck drivers potentially in complicated situations. I spoke to some locals out here today, heard what they have to say, if they're in favor or if they're not. A car that drives on its own.
That's crazy. Absolutely not.
Could soon be a reality here in Georgia.
That's absolutely fine with me because I think some of our driving in Atlanta sometimes needs a little bit of help. So I think computers will actually do a better job.
According to reports, tech giant Apple may soon be closing the deal and partnering with Hyundai to manufacture autonomous electric vehicles at Kia's assembly plant in West Point.
Having the plant, having the cars being built, constructed, tested in Georgia, well, that's going to have an impact on jobs, right? That's going to bring in jobs. It's going to bring technology.
Civil engineer professor at the Georgia Institute of Technology, Michael Hunter, says, although an advancement, it may also be considered disruptive technology.
Transportation lies in the background. And by making that driverless, you really are going to change, right, just the entire economic environment. A big piece of driverless vehicles is going to be driverless trucks, right? So does trucking become driverless? Do you have freight movement down the freeways? That's going to change completely the dynamics, right, of moving material, moving goods.
I reached out to Kia's West Point spokesman for a comment, but he declined, saying the deal is just speculation.
I have my son in the car right now, and he may never learn how to drive, so we'll see how that goes.
At the end of the day, let's be honest, technology malfunctions one way or another. So that's the last thing you want, is for it to be on the freeway, driving, 70 miles per hour, and it malfunctions. It could put a lot of people in jeopardy.
And coming back out here to Howell Mill, imagine it as you see these drivers. Just imagine the picture of you not having to drive anymore, right? Now, I reached out to the spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Economic Development, but they declined to comment. I also reached out to Apple for a comment, but haven't yet to hear anything back. In Atlanta, I'm Barmel Lyons, CBS 46 News.